stop varnishing your paintings like this, where you pour or drizzle the varnish over the painting. Although social media has made that to look very aesthetic and very interesting, it is actually harming your painting. What it does by doing this is you create uneven layers of varnish. You waste a lot of varnish because you don't end up using that much of it on the actual canvas. And at the end of the drying period, it will still remain sticky and tacky in certain areas. So it is not a good method of applying varnish. If you want to make sure your artwork isn't sticky, then stop doing that. How you should do it instead is very carefully get a dish of some kind, put a little bit of varnish in there, take your brush, and very carefully do thin layers of varnish across your painting. You will have less waste, you will have no stickiness, and it is just better all around. Might not be as cinematic, but it's better for your art.
Now let's take this piece, for example, on a proper way to do the varnishing. I've got my Gamvar varnish, and sorry for the shaky footage, but then I just carefully pour a little bit in there. And it's very easy to pour this out because it's very, very fluid. I poured a little too much. Now I'm just taking that brush and I'm very lightly dipping it into that varnish. Again, I got a little bit too much, so this is going to be more than enough for a single piece, especially one so small. And we very evenly coat this. This is going to go a lot faster because I have this wider brush, and we're evenly coating it, and I'm still getting that beautiful reveal of like making the colors more lush by varnishing. So it's still just as valuable of a skill to achieve that effect, that wow effect of adding varnish and having the piece kind of get less dull and more shiny, more alive. The big difference here is that because I don't have that excess, now my piece is going to be even and smooth, and more importantly, it's not going to be sticky at the end. I can still handle this piece as if it was just any other piece. This one in particular goes on my fridge because I've got magnets on the back. But yeah, now it's done. Now I have absolutely done the drizzle method, especially with my acrylic pieces, and I haven't noticed too much of that stickiness or that issue with even coating, but maybe that's just for acrylic varnish. Acrylic varnish and acrylic paints are usually more flexible. However, if you work bigger at all, then definitely doing this brush method, regardless of if it is an acrylic or an oil painting, but especially oil paintings, is just so important. I mean, look at that shine. That shine comes through because I did this thoroughly and calmly, and now we have a beautiful piece. I hope this video helped you kind of to see the value in making sure you varnish any piece correctly, because you don't want to lose the wonder that is your painting. You want to be able to preserve it, and you want to be able for it to last a long time. And also, I don't think anybody wants their piece to be a little bit sticky. That's just not as appealing. Regardless, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and just remember to keep on dreaming.